Hey guys, how are you and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be something a little bit different because I've been planning on doing a video like this for some time now, but I'm not the type of person that will do it weekly. So this is gonna be would I buy it or would I put it on my wish list or whatever. Samantha March makes this video every Wednesday, I think. And there are a lot of YouTubers and I love watching these videos, but it won't be realistic for me because even if I had unlimited budget, I don't think I would do this every week and tell you guys which products I would purchase and which products I wouldn't. Because I love to do my research even before my no buy year. So you guys know I'm in a no buy year, but that doesn't mean that I don't follow Trendmood or Sephora or no releases in general. I love seeing what the beauty industry comes up with. I love checking out what formulas are new and see the performance of products in general because I'm a makeup geek. So I always love to know more and more about makeup. So what I did is this is April 11, and even before that, I was just watching a lot of things here on the Trendmood site on Instagram, and I was just looking at a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna just talk to you guys about products that I was just eyeing. Not buying, of course, but eyeing, and that I'm still eyeing is just products that I'm not purchasing, but I've been watching or following throughout this year. And we're already in August, so I haven't purchased them, but I have been wanting to try them. And that way I will just tell you guys about them and get my thoughts in order. And I'm gonna go to the US on September 1st, I think. Maybe I won't. I don't have my ticket yet, but maybe I will go. And I would like to buy a few things. I have a gift card from Sephora and I have money at my Ulta account that I can use, not my credit card, but my points. I have money on my points because of purchases that I've made for my clients. So without further ado, I'm not gonna keep talking. I'm just gonna talk about the releases because I took pictures of a few of them. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if you guys wanna see what I've been eyeing and not buying and what I may purchase in the future after swatching in store, giving a lot of thought and without breaking my no buy year, of course, then just keep on watching. So ColourPop in general has my attention, and I have here a picture of the shimmers that they have, and these I've been wanting so bad. I've been crazy for them. I really want to try them. I really want to touch the texture of it. I play with my, where is it? Because I was playing with it earlier today. I've been playing with my Dream Street palette, and the formula of these eyeshadows is just a wonderful formula. I also was playing with the Bilance collection, the eyeshadow palette, because it was lent to me by a friend, and the formula is so wonderful. And I would love to build my own ColourPop palette. I've thought about it and I've done it multiple times on the website, but I never get to that point, mostly because I'm in a no buy year. So that doesn't mean that I don't want to try these. I want to try these so bad. So maybe I will at some point at the end of the year, depending on how many items I have left, I will create a palette and purchase it to try more ColourPop eyeshadows. And I figure out that some of the Anastasia eyeshadows that I love, I'm not loving them a lot on my eyes as I used to, but I still love it on clients. And my Natasha Denona shadows I love on myself. But this week I've been trying to use the Juvia's Place palettes, and they are pigmented and everything, but I don't love working with them because the palettes do not inspire me. They're good quality, but they do not inspire me. The color arrangement is just not for me. And then the ABH, I prefer the Natasha Denona over ABH. So it's just something that I've been working on, and every time I use ColourPop, I feel like they are up there on my top 3. Even though I only have this palette, I feel like the formula would work beautifully with the way I love makeup and the way I apply my eyeshadow. The ColourPop shadows are just right there for me. I have just one face serum. So I've been eyeing the Glow Recipe Pineapple C Bright Serum, and these look so beautiful. The packaging is calling my name. I'm not a skincare expert and my skincare routine is super simple, but these when I see it, it means freshness. I even imagine a beautiful scent. And I only buy one skincare product at a time. I never stock up on skincare because I use it, but I'm not a skincare geek. So I would love to try that at some point after finishing the serum that I have. You guys also know that I'm so into bronzers, and these are the Fenty Beauty bronzers. And I've heard some good things and some bad things. Samantha March hates it, and Samantha Ravandal loves it. And I love Samantha Ravandal. I love them both, but Samantha Ravandal has more of the type of makeup style that I would wear. Not that I'm showing that today because I was creating something crazy. And I love bronzer, so at some point I will buy these. I've been finishing bronzer like crazy. And like I said, I'm not planning to purchase this unless I get a gift card, but it's just something that I've been telling myself you should get it. I know you love it, or I know I want to try it badly. Same with the Jouer bronzers. They look so pretty. They even look more like what's the name of that? Like the Burberry packaging. It looks so beautiful. The print or the pattern on the powder looks so pretty. But recently I tried the UF foundation, and it was so bad that it made me just rethink this release, and I don't know if I want to try it, but I was thinking about it. I took a picture of it. On the other hand, this is something that I would die to get. These are the Dior Nude Luminizer blushes. I wouldn't get the plum one, but the corally one, oh my goodness, that looks so beautiful. And it's the gelée type of formula. I don't know if they were limited edition, but you could get them at Saks, and that would be a good blush addition to my collection. It's just that I don't know by year, and I have like 160 blushes. Then this release is something that I keep putting on my Sephora cart, and this is the Huda Beauty Neon Palette, and I mostly want to try this one. And at some point, maybe I will get it, and I know that it has a place in my collection because I've decluttered a lot of eyeshadows, and those colors would be awesome for Carnaval next year, or just for Halloween, or just to create a colorful look. I'm Latin, I live in Colombia, and Latin girls here, they want to look loud. Their eyeshadow game, they want it to be loud. My clients, most of my clients, 90% of my clients want a bridal makeup look. But a few of them, sometimes they have events and they want to look colorful, and I don't have that in my collection. I'm lacking that in my collection. So I think this would be a good addition to my makeup artistry kit, more than my personal kit. But I know I would have fun just playing like I did today. I wouldn't go out this way, but I think it looks pretty just for a playtime, makeup playtime. I don't know what is it with me and Jeffree Star. This is the Jawbreaker collection. I never try anything from him. I used to have a lip product, liquid lipstick, and I loved it, but I ran out of it. And the brand, I love watching it, but I don't ever feel that I need to purchase it, mostly because Jeffree is not a person that I follow. I have nothing against him. It's just too much drama all over the place. So I have nothing against him, but I don't really follow him. So I'm not that much of a fan to purchase something because he is creating it. But this palette, the color scheme of it, I think that it's really pretty. And I would love to try the eyeshadow formulas because I hear that it's super pigmented. But at the same time, I don't know if I would put my money on that, but I always eye it, and if I had it in my collection, I would love to play with it. So it's something that even though I'm not purchasing, I always have sort of the want in my heart to get it. Okay, keeping up with ColourPop, I have here the Honey palette, the yellow one, and this looks so pretty. Then I also have here the Aren't You Glad, something like that, the orange one, and it looks so stunning as well. And the value for these are $12, and they come with 9 eyeshadows, and I think that that's a really affordable price. I've been dying to try the rainbow collection that they just came up with, but the eyeshadows only would be a good way to add color to my eyeshadows without spending that much money, but I don't know if I would get any of them. I would think better getting the orange and the yellow one than the rainbow one, not because I wouldn't like it, but because I would use those two way more than the rainbow one. because I don't use purples or blues that much. But those are just products that I've been wanting to try a ton. Keeping up with eyeshadows, I have also here this Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I don't know the name of it, but I took a picture of it because I find it to be so beautiful. The thing about Morphe eyeshadows is that even though I think they perform nicely, the palettes are so huge that I don't reach for them as much. I have one that I love. It's called Boss Mood. I find it to be really beautiful and the performance is amazing, but I don't use it because it's too huge and I don't pull it out. Same with the 502, but the one that everyone loves, that it's neutral, but the second version of it, it's a reddish orangey tone palette. I need to pull those out because they're beautiful. Same with the Jaclyn Hill palette. I never use them. I never ever use those palettes, and they're pretty. It's just that they're huge and I don't reach for them. Keeping up with eyeshadow palettes, the Coral palette, I wanted to get it, but then when I saw a lot of swatches of it, I find that the Sunrise palette will be enough for me. So if I would have to buy another Natasha Denona palette, I would get the Mini Nude or the Camel one because those are more my shades, or even a new release of an upcoming palette instead of the Coral one, because I want to get palettes that I adore and I don't want to get a palette that has all the same colors in the bigger palette that they just released. So I was thinking about getting it, but now I know I won't. This is a release that I need to mention because I never buy anything from KKW Beauty, but these calls my name so much because sometimes I wanna just wear, I wanna just have my legs being beautiful and flawless, and I'm really pale. For the place that I live in, I'm really pale and I never take the sun. And sometimes I love to just put makeup on my legs, and the way I do that is I have a Tarte product. I've had the Laguna one. That was so beautiful. It was a release from summer and I already finished that. And I always get the Sally Hansen Beautiful Legs or something like that. The spray and the cream, they're both wonderful. But this one, I saw it in action and I was mind blown. And this is a body foundation from KKW Beauty, and it makes me want to get it. I know I won't buy it because I have to go out of my way to purchase it because it's not on an Ulta or a Sephora and I won't be able to swatch it, but it's a product that if I would get it, I would be extremely happy to have it. I know it in my heart. Then Sigma, a lot of my brushes and my love for brushes came from Sigma brushes, and they released this beautiful set. It's the new blending brushes set, and it comes with 6 brushes. And oh my goodness, Sigma brushes are so good, and blending brushes are my favorite brushes of all time. The Sigma E33 Detail Diffuse Crease is the one that I want the most of them, but I would love to have them all. I love blending brushes, and at some point I know I will get this set because I love, love, love blending brushes. These are my clean ones, and I have way more than this that are dirty right now, so they are always a good investment. I use them a ton on my makeup artistry kit, and I use a ton of them on myself because I film videos and I do my makeup every single day. So I would highly recommend those brushes. They're just, the performance of them is high and the quality of them is amazing. This product, I want to try it because I love the Cartier Spun Powder, and they have now a loose face highlighter, and Cartier is so affordable. It's so good. It's the powder that I use every day. And I just placed it right here on this Laura Mercier pot. But what I have left is just this. And I already have a backup, and I already finished one of them this year. So I really love that powder, and it's super affordable. So I would love to try and support the brand by purchasing the loose highlighter. Because if it's as amazing as the loose powder, the setting powder, then it's goals, because this setting powder performs as highly as the Laura Mercier. The issue that it has is just that the color doesn't quite match the way the Laura Mercier one has. That one is just perfection, but this one, it's a good quality powder. Then Kevyn Aucoin has created a few of my favorite complexion products, like the Sensual Skin Enhancer and then the Etherealist Foundation that I finished about a month and a half ago or a month ago. And now they created this face balm full coverage foundation, and the technology of it calls my name because I really would love to try this. I would love to see if the performance is gonna be high. It says it's full coverage, but I would like to see if it doesn't look cakey on the face. It's just a product that I would be curious about. And Kevyn Aucoin always comes with the best shade range, as NARS always does. And then I have here 3 more releases, and that would be it. This is a highlighter by Marc Jacobs, and this is the Glam Rock collection, but this one is pinky, and I'm wearing today this one. This is the Guilty Omega Glaze, and it's a beautiful highlighter, but it's just, this one is too dark for me, but I would love for them to have a lighter gold instead of a pink one, because I never wear pink highlighters, and if I do, I have like 2 that would be enough for the rest of my life, because I'm not that into pinky highlighters. I know that if you love pinky highlighters, the formula of them, I love it. Some people say that it enhances texture, but for me, every highlighter enhances texture unless it's a cream. So yeah, the performance of them is nice. The butteriness of it, it's nice. They are blinding if you want them to be, but the color is just something that I wouldn't purchase. Then this color of the Naked palette that they just released is the Naked Honey. I want it. I'm thinking about selling my 3 Naked palettes that I have left, because I sold 1 and I gave away 1. So I have the Naked 1 and Naked 2. Maybe I would just keep them for my makeup classes, but if I can sell them, I will just save the money and purchase this one, because it's just something that I would prefer to have in my collection. And you guys know that within my rules, or I don't even know if I said that in my rules, but it's just something that came up with my no buy year. If I sell something, I can use that money to exchange it for something new to my collection, and that way I will just replace with my own collection new products to test for my videos and new products for my makeup artistry kit, and that way I will remove the old from my collection and remove the unused from my collection. And I think that makes a lot of sense, and this palette calls my name. I think I need to swatch it in store now that I'm going to the US. I know I will, but that palette, it's a release from Urban Decay that has been calling my name, and that hasn't happened in years, except for the Naked Heat that I don't have either, and people say that it's amazing. And then last but not least, this I know I will get. I already have the points in Ulta and I will purchase it. This is the Jackie Aina collab with Anastasia. And Anastasia has been coming up with colorful eyeshadows like the Riviera one and then the Drag Something palette. And I'm not that into those. And the Riviera, I have it and I don't love it. But this is a palette that I could add easily to my makeup artistry kit. It's a palette that will perform beautifully because I love ABH shadows for my makeup artistry kit, but I know I will love it on myself. Because even though I'm using now ABH shadows that I don't adore as much as my Soft Glam, for example, ABH shadows are those type of shadows that are a no-brainer for me. I know where to go when I see a palette. I get inspired with the palette. I just start to create, and I'm a creator. I need to have something that makes my creative juice flow, not something that will just keep them stuck like the Juvia's Place palette. Even though they have a beautiful formula, they don't get me going. I want to have that palette, and I know from all the things that I showed you that that's a palette that I will purchase. The rest of the stuff are on my wish list, and I will see in the future if I will get them. But the one thing that I know I will buy is the ABH eyeshadow, and the rest I want to swatch. I want to think about it. I want to see if I can get it with points. If not, I will not spend any of my items purchasing any of the products. But this was a fun video to make. I love watching these videos, and I just wanted to make one that wasn't just showing you the latest releases from last week, because we always have a ton of releases. I wanted just to talk about products that caught my eye 6 months ago and so on. So I've been eyeing products since January and whatever. And I don't mind if these are new releases or old releases. If I have them on my wish list, I want to talk about them. So maybe I will do one of these videos a month or one every 2 months talking about products that catch my eye. Leave a shopping bag and let me know which products are on your wish list or that you're eyeing and not buying, or what products catch your eye and you want to purchase and the reasons behind it. So leave just a little shopping bag with a cloud. So a dream wish list shopping bag. That's it for this video, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that's it. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.